Okay, class. Sorry it's taking me so long to figure out what we're doing for chapter 7, but it seemed like everybody needed some time to catch up anyway, so I think that works out. For text wrap layers and effects, chapter 7, I am, instead of having you guys do the projects, I just want to go over the chapter exercises so you can understand what the techniques are for applying a text wrap, um, using layers in InDesign, which are very similar to Photoshop, and then how to apply effects. I don't think we're going to bother with the fractions, but we'll use the gap tool and apply corner effects. And so, and then if you can just turn in all the exercises, everything you need for the exercises are in this zip folder. So you, it's within the, when you download it, all the files are there. So the files for the project down below, and then the project files for the exercises. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the first one, which has to do with text wrap. It's this one right here. Whoops, delete. I went ahead and made sure I knew how to do it, even though I've used text wrap before, but okay. And I'm going to close my text wrap and then open it again so you can see where I find it. It's under Window, Text Wrap, and there's a shortcut for it, but I don't use it often enough to think that it's worth memorizing. So, and then what you need to do is go to your files, open up the files, and let's see, I'm in the wrong chapter here. Adobe InDesign. These are how I've organized all my artwork and resources files. So for chapter 7, no, chapter 8. Oh my goodness, which chapter are we on? I thought it was chapter 7. Oh yes, I consolidated my chapter exercises because they're just called O7, this and that. So the projects at the end of the book are the A, B, C, and D. So the exercises are all just like the regular O7, and then it names it. So for the text wrap came in a folder for the text wrap exercises. And so you just click the text wrap InDesign file, which I have open right now, and then there's a links folder. This is going to be how you set up all your images when you create your own InDesign file. But yeah, so I picked open a file, so I can only choose my InDesign file. My image is grayed out, so let me cancel that. I need to actually go File, Place, and place the bobber, which I've already picked out once. And then I'm going to put it here, and I'm just going to show you the different options in the text wrap panel. So one is one is no text wrap. This is by default, means the bobber is either in front of my text or I can send it to the back like so, back to the front using my shortcuts, or object, transform, arrange, arrange, send to back, send to front. Okay, but if I press the second option, wrap around bounding box, then it wraps around the bounding box, basically the text frame that the image has been placed in, and you can increase the inset spacing. Right now it's in, I think it's the offset. Okay, the offset, which is similar to text frame inset spacing, but it goes outward. And then if you unhook the link, you break the link, then you can increase one more than the other. I'm just going to go back in time, link everything, bring it back down to 0, or was it 0.25, something like that. Anyway, and then the third option is wrap around the object, and there's a smart feature called contour options. So detect edges. If you do that, then it knows where the image the edges of the image are, just smart detection, and it brings all the text up close to it. And then you can also add more offset spacing to give it some breathing room. Here, let me switch to preview mode so you can see what I mean. There we go. So it looks like that.